find out in this episode is that Captain Jack is not Captain Jack.
This is just a beautiful little romance.
Second World War, the eve of a group of men going to their death.
A captain needs to explain the risks, tell his men what to expect.
It's kind of dreamy and romantic and really sad.
What are you trying to say? This is the story of two star-crossed lovers.
Smiles softly and
Jack,
Listen, don't worry.
You're with the captain.
The great thing about Captain Jack is every time you think you're learning something more about him, actually you realise you know a little less.
I'm lost enough here without you holding back on me.
So just when you think you know his name is Captain Jack Harkness, actually he then meets the real Captain Jack Harkness.
I'm Captain Jack Harkness, 133rd Squadron.
You realise that, in fact, that's not his name. So actually we end this episode, having gone on this huge journey with this character, actually not even knowing what his real name is. We don't know what his real name is. We may never find out.
I think we learn a little bit more about his loneliness.
Is Toshiko your woman?
No. There's no one.
You know, the cost of being out of time, I guess. You get a sense of his restlessness and his need for love.
You see a slightly passive side to him in this.
Tosh certainly finds out a lot more about Jack.
Who were
A con man.
It really is an eye-opener for her, I think, to see Jack vulnerable, to see Jack on a very sort of human level, on an emotional level.
There's a very dark streak in Captain Jack of Torchwood. And he only lets you in a little bit. Very rarely does he give away much.
I know too much.
Then share.
You wouldn't want that. Trust me.
He's got an ability. He's got a sort of. He's got more strength as the leader of Torchwood. He's a good man. What we're seeing is a con man who became a very good man.
I might have to leave before the night is over.
Well, then make the most of now.
I was the person who said that from the starting point was like, who was the one man Captain Jack is going to fall in love with? And that's himself. It's like, it's a Captain Jack Harkness, which I think is a great gag.
There's something extraordinary about Captain Jack of Torchwood. There's something otherworldly, enigmatic, mysterious. And I think the real Captain Jack is taken by this.
Captain Jack Harkness is really the hero that this Captain Jack would love to emulate himself to be.
The kiss, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I cried every time I was watching it. It's ridiculous how much I cried.
I love the fact that it's the original Jack who instigates it. I think that's very brave, and it's quite nice to see our Jack being passive, really. And so it's lovely to see him almost boyishly being led to the dance floor. But then when they dance, I have the feeling that he's nurturing and holding the other Captain Jack. So they've constantly got this shift of, not power, but looking after each other.
That was one of the most amazing and beautiful and magical scenes I've ever seen.
Choreographing the kiss, you obviously have to practice it, but during rehearsals, I kept saying to Matt, let's not do it. Let's just wait. Let's wait, because you want that spontaneity.
We approached it with a confidence that whatever happened would be what happened. We didn't think about it, we didn't rehearse it, we didn't talk about it, we didn't ask about where we were going to, do you come in this way, do you come in that way? We just thought we'd let it happen.
Matt completely rose to the occasion and did a superb job. And it was great because I watched him and I tried to see what things I would bring into Jack from him.
You know, it's not just a kiss, a sexual thing. It's so not about that. It's about two people kind of connecting.
it's beautiful, it's heartbreaking, and it's lovely. And actually, you know, it should really, it should really leave people weeping by the end.